Cleaning the glam room, y'all. Just hanging up some clothes so that I can make some videos this weekend for y'all. This place is a mess. Oh my god, it's so bad. I can't wait to style this. I'm so excited. I can't wait to style this. This video will be up on Monday. Oh, I need some more hangers. 30. I'm cleaning up the glam room, y'all. It's a mess. I'm cleaning up my glam room, y'all. Welcome to the live. I'm cleaning up my glam room so I could start filming content for our Pinterest looks. So you turn this over. Look at that. Disgusting. Let's see. That looks a lot better. A lot better. I thought it was going to take me forever to clean this up. It only took me like 10 minutes. Look, so it's not clean, but it's straightened. And then my little filming area is straight. It's a little rack that I hang the stuff on when I'm doing Pinterest videos. That looks straight. Could probably do something with this pile of clothes over there. This pile of clothes right here. I'm pretty sure we can do something with that. I should probably just get rid of that stuff because I don't wear it. Let's see. Let's go through these together, y'all. Y'all tell me, keep or give away. These are some universal thread sweats from Target. I think I'll keep these. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I think I'm going to keep these. This is a dress. Lottie. I got this a long time ago at, I think Nordstrom. It's cute, but I don't think I could fit it anymore. I'm going to show it to y'all. Tell me if I should keep it or get rid of it. Okay, so it's one sleeve, one arm. It was really cute on. I wish I could still fit it. Let's see. Okay, so this is the dress. Wish it wasn't so wrinkled. Y'all could see it. Then it's runched on the side. I think we'll donate this one. Okay, I just bought this bodysuit from Lululemon. I'm gonna keep this. Oh, this was like $4 at Shein. I bought this a couple summers ago. I don't know. It's like, I guess it'll be a cool little house dress. I think I'll keep this one. This is cool for summer, just to wear around the house. Oh, these are old. And it's a matching top to these. This is like a old set from Old Navy. It's like, probably like 5-6 years. I think I'll keep these. Could always use a good pair of sweats, right? Oh, another little dress, little comfy dress from Universal. Target. No, it's a New Day. It's supposed to be tie-dye. Can y'all see that? I think I'll keep this. I'm going to get rid of this top. It's Shein. I wore this for my birthday 2 years ago. It ties in the back, and then the back is out. I think I've outgrown this. I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, this is a robe. Definitely going to keep that. This is kind of itchy. It's cute, but it's itchy. So I tend not to reach for it. I should keep which one, Jennifer? Which one should I keep? This is cute, and it's good during the winter months, but it's itchy. It'll be a maybe. It'll be a maybe. And this one is cool. I feel like it's a cropped button up. I think I'm going to keep this just because it's also cool for the winter months and it's comfortable. And it goes well with like dark denim. Oh, you're in Florida. What part of Florida? Thank you. I think I'm going to keep this. And here goes some socks. Of course, I'm going to keep the socks because you can never have too many socks. Thank you, Naya Benji. Oh, okay, I know someone by the name. By that name, but they in Georgia. Oh, no, I'm in California. Hey, hey Renee, how you doing? All right. Oh, that was, see how quick I got that pile with clothes. Want to finish cleaning out the rest? Let's clean out the rest. Okay, this is a scarf. I'm gonna put it in my scarf drawer. Obviously, gonna keep this. Obviously, it's a scarf. Why wouldn't I? This is another like shawl thing. I'll keep that. Those always come in handy. Hey Renee. And oh, this was I had a brand called Woman Entrepreneur. Of course, I'm gonna keep this. Cute, right? Little hoodie. This was like one of the prototypes for my brand. Y'all like that? I thought it was cute. You decluttering? Yeah. Girl, when I started the live, I had a whole pile of clothes over there talking about the room was clean. I looked over there. I was like, girl, that room is not clean. You need to get to it. I'm glad I did it. So I decluttered that. That's good. So now the room is actually clean. You can see this couch had clothes on it. Get this out the way. So now it's actually clean. I just have my rack right here that I use to, when I film Pinterest videos, that's the clothing rack that I use um, to hang the clothes. So that could stay there. Maybe one of these days I'll give you guys a room tour. Just so y'all can see what my setup is like. How y'all doing on this Friday? Y'all see my photos back there? I love looking at those. They are like photos that I keep of like when I travel. How's everybody doing today? Everybody good? Tell me how y'all doing. Jennifer, you never told me what part of Florida you was in. 6th, 7th, and 8th. Mm-hmm. 6th, 7th, and 8th. Oh my God, I bet that is interesting, girl. You know what? I was just telling somebody yesterday, I think it was, my favorite is 6th. I deal with 7th. My least favorite is 8th. Because 8th grade is like 12 to 13, 12 to 14. And that is a time in an adolescent's life when they are a lot is going on, developmental wise, physically and mentally. And they crazy. They crazy. They trying to figure stuff out. They're feeling very grown and independent, but not so grown and independent. They're very, what's the word? They're crazy. Everything going on in their bodies and mind is crazy. It's interesting. Everything's mixed up. Hormones are all over the place. So they can be difficult. They can be sweet, but they can be sour, and that makes for a difficult child. So that's my least favorite grade. Um, but we love them all the same. Yes, we do. We love them all the same. 6th grade, I love because they are still in the mindset of small children. They haven't really realized that they're a big kid now. So I really love that about them. They are still fearful of authority at the 6th grade age. So I love that. So I have like, I can still use those tactics because my style is love punch, love punch. So I give love, but I also will kind of punch at the same time. And I mean that hypothetically, you guys. I do not punch students at all. So I like 6th grade the best. And then 7th grade, I love them because they are usually like a tweener between the two. And yeah. So how are the parents? Honestly, for the most part, great. For the most part. I don't really deal directly with parents though. So, yeah. But parents that I have dealt with, and they're fine. Usually they're fine. I've heard stories though. I have heard stories. I've heard stories of parents not being so pleasant. Aria girl? Aria girl? Am I saying your name right? Hi. Araya girl. I think that's how you say it. Hello. Yeah, it's good. I love kids. I like sharing the knowledge that I have with them, and it's just really fun to see them grow and learn. And yeah. What do y'all do, if you don't mind me asking? What part of California are you on? I have some family there. I'm in Ohio. Oh, I have family from Ohio. I'm in Northern California. So like San Fran, Oakland, um, what else? Like Napa. I'm trying to think of the cities that like most of the country is familiar with. That area. It's very hot here right now. How's the weather in Ohio? This is water. Ice water. Currently, I'm unemployed, but I used to work for Job and Family in my county. Oh, cool. Okay. Okay. Tanghulu. Did I say that right? Hello. Thank you for being here. Welcome. So, yeah, you guys, I am a new content creator, and my vlogs and videos are usually mostly about my teaching and TA vlogs. I post them every week, and I do daily Pinterest looks. So if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and hit subscribe and come check me out sometime. In Ohio today, it's on the 80s, but we do have the best weather. I'm in Akron, Ohio. Oh yeah, I've heard of Akron. That's like the bougie part of Ohio, right? 80 sounds good. I wish it was 80 here. It's like 100. Girl, it's hot. Hot as heck. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, y'all. Thank you. And the AC at school today was off and on, off and on. It was over. I think it was 101 today. Like the hottest they got, it was 101. And the AC was off and on all day today. It was so hot. I'm like, y'all need to get it together. Like what? Ooh, don't get me started. I'm not even finna go on a tangent about the public school system because we'll be here all night. Girl, I don't know how hot that is watching from Europe. Oh, but that sounds hot. Yes. It's miserable, especially when there's no aircon or AC. My goodness. Like, and then you got over 600 people here in the building. Like, get it together. Did you guys hear about that active shooter in Atlanta? I think it's in Georgia at a college. What's up with that? When I went to log in to YouTube, that was all over my feed. Active shooter at a college in Georgia. No, I haven't heard that. Yeah, it said, you know what? I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to look it up. That's the third thing I discovered. Okay, it says active shooter reported at Emory's Atlanta campus. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. We'll see if we can get more info. It's been raining here all week. Going to Spain soon, though. Hee. So it won't be for long anymore. Oh, are you going to Spain for work or for vacation? All I keep seeing is Liv's Life. Is a girl. Do you watch Liv's Life, Renee? Y'all want to talk about that? Do y'all want to talk about Liv's Life right now? I don't see my thing with going live, because I don't go live that often. But when I do go live, I don't know if the people in here are Liv's Life watchers. So that's the thing. Like, I don't know if they're here for my channel on my talks with about Liv's Life, or if they're just random viewers. So, Renee, if you want to discuss that, girl, yes, that is how I first heard about you. Okay. What is your opinion about that? I really want to know. But I'm not, you may already know what my opinion is, but before I tell you what my opinion about it is, you tell me what is yours. Oop, I gotta go. Have a nice day. Bye. Have a nice day. Enjoy your trip. Um, yeah. You know, new subscriber though. I'll check it out. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hope you come back, Tanghulu. Not sure if I believe her because she lied too much. Exactly, Renee. Like, okay, so I think it was last week. I think I want to say I don't believe her. She's just needing some money. I do believe that she's broke. Yeah. I don't know what she is, but I do not believe her because, oh no, it's okay. Because the reason why I don't believe her, and obviously it don't matter whether we believe her or not. We just having a discussion, right? I don't believe her because most people don't go from doing, most people don't go homeless overnight. You understand what I'm saying? Most people don't go homeless overnight, is what I'll say. So if you, all she does is goes live, right? We only actually ever see her when she's live. So if you watched her over the past, I'm gonna say 14 days, there's been no distress. There's been no, signs of anything going on, right? And just here, not even in the last, I want to say 36 to 48 hours, she was on here calling somebody else broke and speaking negatively and saying how great life was. I recall her recently saying that she was so happy and everything was good. And then here we are 3 days later, I'm homeless. People like that don't wake up homeless. Like I want to say just last week she was saying, I have 2 places. So like you said, she does lie a lot. So ain't no telling what is real and what's not. But yeah, you don't just go from I'm well, I have this, I have that, everything is great to oh my god, now I'm homeless with 2 kids. So I think she was it's a shock factor. I think she knew that that would get the streets talking. Like even somebody like me, I literally said last week, I'm considering stop talking about her because I just felt like the more I would talk, the more things wouldn't change, and I was just getting sick of it. And it was so negative. Like she brings so much negativity, and I was just getting tired of it. So I was like, I'm about to stop talking about her. But then here she come with this. So of course that got people talking again, and I think that's what she's after. I really believe that's what she's after. So to God be the glory. If she is homeless, I hope that she gets out of that situation. If she's not, then I hope that she learns from lying. I don't know. Honestly, I wish we could just cancel her because the things that she says about black women are very disgusting, especially since she has black little girls. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show that comment because I agree with you. And whenever she is online saying the things that she says about black women, it breaks my heart because as a black woman with a black daughter child and a black son, I know the struggles that they face. Shit, working in a school, like I see people get talked about daily for their skin color and how they look, right? And so your first teacher, the person that really like hypes you up is your mom, right? Like who else is going to hype you up, especially when you're little? So for her, she can say whatever she wants to her children. She could say, "Oh, I don't talk to my kids like that. I don't say stuff like that around my kids." But we have all seen her talk around her kids, and her kids hear and see everything that she does, right? So what does they're already struggling with the complex. I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent. What I meant to say was, as little black kids, that's already a complex for them. Then to have a light skinned mother, that's probably another complex for them. So then to eventually one day hear their mom say, "You black bees and nappy headed and all that," like, are you crazy? You're breaking your kid's heart. And I don't think she will ever understand that because she's not a brown skinned woman, and she's not the type to take the time to try to go figure out anything about it. So poor babies. Poor babies. I love you, woman. Oh, you're funny, Johnny Sins. Ooh, Johnny Sins. You scaring me. Thank you for being here. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm just playing. Right. Renee. And what is crazy is that that one day them kids is gonna maybe see these videos one day. Not only are they gonna see the videos, but people talk, and it's just a matter of time before somebody figures out who their mom is and what she got going on, and it's just gonna be a hot mess. And that's a lot of people don't think about their kids, man, and that's sad. That's sad. You could tell that the well-being of her kids is not her priority. I don't even think she realizes that. I don't think it's that she doesn't care. I think I think if she knew she would care, but she doesn't even know to care. She doesn't even want to take the time to try to figure out how the things that she says and does affects her kids. Like literally, she had that baby Um, I don't know if you watch her like that, but last week she did a live and she was pretending to spit on a grave of somebody who made her mad online. And she had her little son doing it too. She was like, "Puh," on the grave. I don't care. Puh. And then the baby did it. He was like, "Puh." And then she was like, "Yeah, do it again." And I'm like, oh my God. He doesn't know what he's doing, but just because he doesn't know doesn't mean you're not teaching him. You're teaching him to do that. What the hell? Something is wrong. Something is wrong. How was crazy? I want to. It was crazy. It was crazy to how she think everybody is jealous of her. It's not that we jealous. It's like she almost like a science project. Like I've never met anything like the girl. It's really crazy. I wonder how her childhood really was because something got messed up somewhere. Oh, I did see that. Right. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Girl, I don't know. I just pray. I mean, that's all we could do. I don't know. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. I don't want to meet anybody like that in real life. I really don't. That scares me. But you know what? People show you and tell you who they are. You just have to pay attention. That's what I say. Like if you, for example, if you watch me, so you know I like to tell stories. I had come across someone. This was a long time ago when I was like younger, working or whatever. Anyways, I started like conversating with this girl at work. She also worked at the same place as me, and she was cool. Like we had a lot in common. And one day she was like, "We should like do something after work or whatever." So boom, we did. We went out after work, and I kid you not, this lady um ghosted on the check. Like we had separate checks, right? So I paid mine, went on about not went on about my business, but I paid my bill or whatever. And I don't remember what happened because I was not aware at the time. But when we were leaving, she was like, "Okay, girl, I love you there. Gotta go." So she was walking to her car, and the waiter came out and was like, excuse me, where's the lady you were with? She didn't pay her bill." I was like, "What?" She was like, "That lady did not pay her bill." And of course, they were like, "We can't hold you responsible for it because y'all had two separate checks. But I just want to let you know your friend didn't pay her bill." Anyways, long story short, when I seen her at work again, she was like, like you thought I was paying for that? She was like, "Yeah, girl, I do that all the time. Like, you should hang with me. I'll show you how to get over whoop whoop." And I was like, I was appalled. Like, I said, "Girl, you should have told me you was doing that. You what? Like, don't do that shit with me." And so that showed me and told me what kind of person she was. So even though she was cool and we had a lot in common, I made the choice to not hang out with her. Now somebody else probably would have been like, "Oh, that's what she do. As long as I pay my bill, like it don't matter. She the one that's gonna get in trouble for it." No, no, that's who she is. And if she does that there, she'll do it somewhere else. And I just, mm-mm. So I would never, I'm not gonna say I would never get caught up with a person like her, but people show you who they are. All you have to do is listen. Um, and did you hear her say that she was going to have to buy him a baby doll? Like, what? No, I didn't hear her say that. I have a son, and when he was younger, I would never have bought him no dolls. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't do that. Mm-mm. I don't make a big deal if a child wants to play with a doll, like that's their business. But I don't make a big deal out of it because I believe that if you say you have a son and like he has a sister and he pick up the doll and start playing with it, if you be like, "Oh hell no, we the doll, we don't," I believe that if you do that, that brings some kind of awareness to the child, and then they gon' kids want to do everything you tell them not to do. So I don't make a big deal out of it, but I try to encourage trucks and whatever else boys play with. That's how I do. But I would never have bought my son a doll, even if he asked for one. I would try to encourage the things that I believe little boys should play with, and I don't think they should be playing with dolls. What the hell? She was wrong for that. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. What the hell? She was wrong for that. No, I would have. Yeah, right, girl. How you going? What are you doing? And she should have told me she was gonna do that. I mean, I wouldn't have judged her for it, but I just know I would have known what was up. So yeah, I don't get down like that. Like if I can't afford it, and the thing is, it wasn't that she couldn't afford it. She just knew she could get away with it, so she did it. And I don't like that. Um, yeah. Ayabella TV. Hey, hey, how you doing? Thank you for being here. We talking about Liv's Life. I don't know if you know who that is, but that's who I started off talking about here on YouTube, reacting to her videos. Actually, that's how I started here on YouTube. That's not how I started, but that's what I've been doing lately. I love the green walls. Oh, thank you so much. Girl, do you know this wall took 3 coats of that green paint? Like, I was in here forever trying to get that wall together. 3 coats. It's really dark. Yeah. Ayabella. Anyways, you guys, our friend Liv is a mess, to say the least. Thank you so much, Ayabella TV. I'm just watching to watch this whole thing unfold, because I know it's gonna be some mess behind it. I just, it's so funny, and this is why she does what she does, because she knows that people are like on the edge of their seats, like, what's next? What's she doing? Like, what's next? And I've already started seeing people break down and put stuff together as proof of like why she's not homeless and how they know it or whatever. So everybody's putting clues together already, and I just can't wait to see it unfold. It's so entertaining. But yeah, I was just wondering how many subscribers she may lose when they find out she's lying. Girl, I stopped watching her a while ago. What's happening with her? Oh my goodness. She came on live the day before yesterday, the night before yesterday, in the car with her 2 little babies, saying that she's homeless, she has nowhere to go, crying. And basically that's what's going on. Me and Renee were just talking about it. And I just want to make it clear, if the lady is homeless, I wish her nothing but success. And I want her about that situation, because I don't think nobody, wants to see anybody homeless. Nobody in their right mind should want to see anybody homeless. So to God be the glory is what I say. Like, where do you start, honey? Honey. Dang, didn't she move by choice? That's what she says. But listen, one thing that I've noticed about Liv's life is that she tells a lot of stories, so we never know what is what with her, because she tells so many different stories for so many different reasons. And she also said that night that she came and said she was homeless, that so last week she said she kept both places. So, okay. And then this week she came and said that she actually lost her other place. So, exactly. She's a troll. She's a troll. And that's my opinion about the whole thing. I agree, but this should really teach her. Girl, it ain't no teaching no lessons. It's no teaching no lessons. It ain't no teaching no lessons, in my opinion. It probably makes her money. Exactly. It's like I before you came in, I was like, it's a shock factor. That's what she's looking for. Shock factor and views, because obviously people want to watch traumatic. Unfortunately, people like to watch traumatic things happening to people, especially in real life. So I've never turned my head from a car crash that's about to happen. Like, I've never turned my head from uh the police arresting somebody in the store. Like, I'd be like, cause I'm nosy by nature. I'd be like, wait, what's going on? Like, wait, what? So it's a shock factor, and that's what she wants. Yeah. Yeah, nobody nobody has an extra apartment laying around. That's just not, that doesn't make sense. I know people keep coming back to see the dumpster fire. Exactly. She'll never get them kids back. She might as well forget about it. Oh, well, I just hope that she can continue to cultivate a relationship with them, because everybody needs their mom and their dad, whether they are separated, together, divorced. Everybody needs mom and dad. I don't know. I'm glad that they're not homeless with her, though, because that would just suck. So it's probably a good thing that they're with their father. And I hope that they're doing well as well. I hate to say this, but honestly, those kids are so much better off without her. I don't know. I think that, especially when you're little like that, you need your mom. I don't know to what capacity she's able to mother, but they need to know that their mom is cares about them and loves them. That's what I'll say. I know that was wrong to say, but that's just how I feel. Oh no, it's never no, I'm never judging. Thank you for being so candid and open. You said I that's truly how I feel, because she just constantly just teaches him how to be evil. That's all I could see her teaching them kids. Yeah, she's not a shining example of what to be when you grow up. That's for sure. But yeah, I just hope she continues to cultivate a relationship with him. I wonder, you know what I wonder, Renee? Is she even able to like talk to them right now? Is she communicating with them? Is she, saying hi, how are you doing today? How's your day? School started back. Hey, how was school? Who's your teacher? What have you made any new friends? Like, I wonder if she's able to talk to them, because what the hell? I even try not to judge her, even though I see that is a she has a lot of work to do. I see that she has a lot of work to do. I still even try not to judge her, because who am I to judge? Shit, I might be a hot mess to somebody. So the difference is, though, I'm not online with it. That's the difference. Should she be get girl? Isn't that how it typically works? I think that was the plan. That's what was supposed to be happening. Ayabella TV. She was supposed to be getting summers and every other weekend and all that, but it went left because she moved out the state that they live in, and she slept with the dad again and then aired it out online. So it just caused a whole bunch of drama that she did not need. So that's how I think that's what's supposed to be going on, but it's not currently happening because she's in a whole nother state. What about the situation, her sister? Do you think that the sister and her are mad at each other? Okay, so here's what I'll say about that. I think that if it's true that she's homeless and she doesn't want to call her family, I think it is because they're not talking. Okay. If that storyline is true. Yeah. Um, I heard that Yanni said something about her saying that she talks to the kids, but supposedly it wasn't true. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I hope she talking to him. That would be so unfortunate if she's not. So unfortunate. I hope they all figure it out for the kids. Girl, I've been saying that for like 5 years. When all of this, literally, when all of this started going down, the first thing I said was, I hope they figure it out for the kids. Because that's really all that matters. From what I can see, it looks like the dad's side has things figured out. The mom just cannot get on board because she's shenanigans. So, yeah, I hope they all. Okay, we already read that one. She messed it up for her and them kids. She should have stayed in Texas. Honey, honey. I know that it is so easy to say if it was me or what I would have did when you're not in that circumstance. But I would have stayed where my kids were. I don't know what she had going on that she had to leave. I think she had to leave. And I said this in one of my videos. I think she had to leave because of she created all of this drama with letting him back into her life. And she was running from that. That's what I think. I don't know though. They both toxic because what? Girl. And the fact that, and these are her words, she said it. So I can speak to this. The fact that she only slept with him again to prove the internet a point is crazy in and of itself. Imagine giving your body to a man who destroyed your life, took your kids to prove a point to strangers. What? Okay. All right, what y'all saying? She messed it up for yeah. They both, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you don't want to do. You know? Yeah, that's life. That is life. The sooner you could figure that out, the sooner, I think the happier you could be. I think he might want his family back, but can't get over the 2 bonus babies. Ain't no tell that. And you know what? She gets the slander and she gets beat up because she is online. But from what I can see, he is just as toxic and dramatic and narcissistic as she is. He really is. We just don't see his side because he's not online. But he's a piece of work. He's a piece of work for the simple fact that he initiated all of this. He know that girl wasn't harming them kids. He know that. That was all him. All him with the help of, you know, he had backing. He had somebody that was able to, you know, help him. But I believe when Liv says if it wasn't for that lady, they would not be here. I believe that. I think he's just as toxic as she is. You are absolutely right, Ayabella TV. I only think that he wants her for sexual purposes, but anything other than that, no, because she's nothing but drama and stress. But I think he's drawn to that. I think he likes that. I think he is captivated by that. I think he may, because he's dysfunctional too. He grew up in dysfunction too. He might think that's love or something. I don't know. He's a mess too, though. He's just as messy as her. We just don't see it because he's not online. I totally agree with that. Gerard looks so much better. Is doing so much better without Olivia. As soon as he let her out of his life, it got better. What do they say? They say, don't raise your husband for his next wife. That's usually what the first wife does. The first wife usually is the guinea pig. The one that go through all the struggles with him, the one that be poor with him, the ups and downs, the career, the growing of the career, and then whatever happens, and then they move on, and they the perfect man for the new woman. But we could see that he's not the perfect man for the new woman because he cheated on her with Liv. So, okay. And I think colorism is in there. She's a pretty girl, and he chose her over the wife the first time. Yep. I don't see the new wife taking his toxicity. I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. Because she's dealing with a lot. That new wife, she's dealing with a lot. That's a lot of baggage. And the kids in and of itself is part of it, but all of the drama that ex-wife brings, all that drama that Liv's life brings on top of the internet and all of that fiasco, like she's already, Live without the internet is too much. Live without the internet is just Live, right? That's a lot, right? And then she bring the whole internet behind her. That has got to be some kind of like, that's some kind of work. Yeah, that's a lot of baggage. That's a lot of 3 kids. And they little kids. They're not, big kids. They're little. Then you got her with her nonsense and the internet. Oh my God, that's a lot. So yeah, I don't know how she do it. That's a lot. I don't see the new. It's too much baggage. It is. Well, she was suicidal. Wait, what? Well, she was suicidal. That's true, and she definitely was not letting him talk. Or oh yeah, I remember that. I remember she was not letting him talk to the kids. She was playing games about picking them up and stuff. So you're right, Renee. I remember that. It's crazy how some YouTubers have become modern day soap operas. This is The Bold and the Beautiful. Girl, who you telling? This is my soap opera for like, it's straight drama. It really is. It's a real life soap opera, present day, ghetto style. Well, some of them is ghetto, some of them not so much. But this one is definitely a present day ghetto soap opera. I could never date a guy like Gerard anyway, because any dude that I dated, if he can't keep his baby, his baby mama in check, oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. See, I'm gonna need you to handle that as a man. I'm gonna need you to handle that. And if you can't handle that, to me, you're not a man. You going that way. Yeah. He talked too much. Listen. I'm married. I'm very married, but I don't like a man to do a lot of talking. I don't like a lot of talking. I don't like a lot of talking from no man. Shut up. Go get that bag. That's just me though. Like for me, red flag. Me and Renee talked about red flags earlier. Zolo to me was a red flag. Aside from the fact that he was in a halfway house and he didn't have no money, he didn't have no job, and he didn't have no car. Okay. That was the that was like the ultimate red flags. On top of all that, you like to be on my camera in my face talking to the internet. What are you doing? That, on top of all of them flags that man presented, that to me was the majorest one. He was that way, sir. I don't even want no, I don't even like a man taking pictures. That way. That's for the girls. That's just how I feel. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Self-esteem back then was super low. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously. Obviously. Because ill. Ill. I'm happily married, and my husband is a very low key. I hate an attention seeking man. I like mine to be real cool and low key. Yeah, yeah. And I'm now that I'm older, like I'm not like this anymore. But I'm the drama. I bring the face and the energy and the stuff to to this dynamic. You bring the support, financial, emotional, the backbone, the problem solving, the bread, the man brings that. The man bring all that. I'm gonna be all the extra, the photos, the videos, the purses, the clothes. Like that's me. That's me. You just be the man, and that's what I like. But I know there's women that like there's women that want to be in charge, and I respect that. There's women who want to be the bread. I have a friend that's love love saying I'm the breadwinner. I'm the breadwinner. A woman, y'all. She's a woman, and that she is proud of that, and I love that for her. But me, I could never. I could never. I couldn't respect a man that let me walk around saying that. But that's just me. So everybody is different, and I respect that. I understand it. But yeah, I know some women who want to do half and half because they just feel more comfortable that way. Because for whatever reason, maybe they've been, you know, tricked out of their house or their car. Like I understand that too, so I get it. And I'm not hating on that. I don't get down like that. Hey, it was nice chatting with you. I gotta go get to. Oh, bye, Renee. It was so nice talking to you too. I'm gonna start letting y'all know when I'm going live. That way, we'll be prepared. Okay, hun. I am not the breadwinner. LOL. Baby. I go to work every day, but that's supplemental. Okay, that's mine. All right. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for chatting up with me. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for being here. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.